The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. But not hip hop, yo.
I can stay connected with my friends that are like far away.
Okay.
It makes shit easier.
The networking.
It like keeps you connected with like your friends, especially if you traveled from home.
Definitely that, I mean, it's very social. You can connect with people who you haven't talked to, stay in touch with friends in a convenient fashion.
It reconnects people.
Bands to like advertise, politicians to get, more support.
It's more organized MySpace, It's really conducive to networking.
It has lots of games, so you can kill time like while you are working.
Oh, it's like it can be kind of useful if you want to put like your resume up or something, or have like a list of your jobs or things that you do on there. But at the same time, it's not really what it's intended for.
I would say convenience is number one.
It connects people around the world with as much information as they're willing to share. And by that, I mean, what is necessary? A picture, either your actual picture or a blank photo, your name, and that's basically it. And pretty much you need to have friends, because otherwise there's no point of existence on Facebook, right?
Stalking. It's really distracting because you're trying to like write a paper and then you're like, oh.
I guess it's kind of invasion of privacy. However, if you're putting stuff on there, then it's your fault that people are seeing it.
Stalking.
The problems that have arose due to lack of privacy on Facebook. Also, anything you post online, whether it's pictures or wall posts or videos, it stays online forever. Even if you delete it, it's going to be somewhere on the internet.
I think there are still some privacy issue about the Facebook, because sometimes you add someone, but then you don't want to share too much with them, but you cannot like control everything.
I would say one bad component is the identity crisis for each individual on Facebook as a recognition that he has to be a composite of all the people that he's friends with. Otherwise, he is less of a person. So similarly, you can't have a Facebook profile without having friends.
I probably use like a couple times a day, just like checking to see like if I have like messages and stuff from like, again, people that are far away, like talking to them and stuff.
Every day. Every time I get on the internet, it's like...
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Every day, a couple times.
No, they're just quotes from movies that I like.
If you give people a chance to describe themselves, naturally they're going to describe themselves in the way that they see themselves. They're not going to put up like, I'm an asshole.
Who knows what those quotations mean? I never thought of them as anything, and I thought they were silly actually. But honestly, when you're on Facebook so much, it becomes a part of you, and then you start sharing things about yourself that you ordinarily would not think of sharing.
The status is like however I'm feeling or whatever I want people to know I'm thinking about. It's usually just like I didn't do anything productive today or like I don't know. Sometimes they're funny.
I mean, I update it saying like maybe if I'm going somewhere for the weekend, I'll say like going to visit so-and-so.
Sometimes I'll, update a status on like how I'm feeling or what I'm going through or something like that. Other times I'll just like put up a funny or ridiculous status just for the hell of it.
I update my status every like 20 minutes. I'm eating breakfast. I just finished breakfast. I'm washing my dishes, going to school.
There, I just like used it to see like what's going on with about my friends there.
No, it was never meaningful. It was just like complaints I had or things I was annoyed about.
I personally use status updates, so like if there's something unique that happens really out of place, I say stuff and like, you know, people respond based on like what they think.
For me, it could be something pithy, it could be something nonsensical, it could be an announcement or something important.
I mean, it's a pretty surface view of who I am. Probably not really. Like, it's mainly just for people who know me. I'm not really, like, friends with a lot of random people.
I guess so. I mean, I don't really go into complete detail about myself. I don't have like all of my personal information on there.
I put enough information on my profile so people know, like, you know, what I'm interested in, what music I listen to, who my friends are and stuff like that. But I think if someone wants to get to know me, they should talk to me.
It's not a substitute.
No, absolutely not. You know, people just pick their maybe most interesting or like their most beautiful picture on their profile sometimes. So I don't think, because some people add me on Facebook, but they still cannot recognize me when the first time they see me, because my profile doesn't have my glasses on. But I usually wear glasses because I need to read or do something.
Well, I'd say it's not really a good way to gauge what kind of person anyone is, just because it, like, I guess, tries to consolidate and restrict personalities to that very specific Facebook format.
I think, quite honestly, you get to know somebody better through Facebook by like looking through like their photo history, their wall posts, what people say about them, stuff like that, and like the comments they make.
Well, I would say, personally, you have to get to know everyone. Anything that you're going to put on paper automatically can't speak to them. I could see your Facebook profile, you could tell me every single thing about you, but does that like, until I put a person to the face, it doesn't do anything.
When we are working, there are new employees coming, and we all say like add me on the Facebook. So that's the first step, like how we communicate.
It was just to have something to do when I was bored. Like, all the people I interacted with on Facebook, or people who wrote on my wall, or whose walls I wrote on. Like, I wasn't necessarily very good friends with any of them. They're just people I sort of knew, or kind of old friends that I'd say hi to. It didn't really do a whole lot in maintaining like relevant friendships outside of the internet.
If I know who the person is, I'll friend them, or if they're like a friend of a friend that I've heard of, I'll like friend them. But if I don't know who they are at all, I won't friend them.
Like, I only accept people who are in this university, although like I may not have any personal contact with them before, but if they add me and I see like they are in University of Maryland, I may add them.
I like generally didn't add people, I just like added people who added me. And then sometimes someone who I didn't really know or know at all would try to add me, and I'll just let it simmer.
If there's like no reason for me to be friends with this person because I never talk to them, I don't really care about what's going on in their life, then I'll defriend them.
I never defriended anyone.
I sometimes like clear the list maybe every half year or sometimes. If I don't know this person or I have some contact with the person and I don't like her, I may like delete her.